effective.
That's to say the least. As the ball is getting ready to go up. And we're off here at TM Elmore Gymnasium.
And the Bulldogs are coming out in man-to-man. Coach Howard likes to get up in the people early in the basketball games, and Pine Bluff's going to be patient on the offensive end in the half-court game.
That's right. As the ball is went to Banyard. He takes a mid-range shot. It's good.
We got to put more pressure on shots like that. That was a good look. We've got to go after it. Now, here we're going to see this matchup zone. Let's see what the Bulldogs come up with. A lot of times against the zone, you can go high-low or skip the basketball, so we're going to look to see what they've worked on.
Hicks sends it back up top. He swings it over to Miller. Miller's looking for a middle. Miller doesn't like what he sees. He gets a screen. He looks. Nice pass, baseline. Goes up, shots miss. Rebound over to number 15, E.J. Williams. He misses.
No, he got blocked. His shot got blocked on that side. A good offensive rebound by Williams, but he's got to be able to finish. Johnson, but he's got to be able to finish.
Ball is sent over to Morris. Morris has the ball. He's looking. He's looking for a screen. He gets a screen. Nothing there. He swings it over. Swings it back in the corner now from McNair. McNair gets the ball back on the wing. He takes a nice shot fake. He's looking. He's fouled on the floor. Fouls on number 2, Brandon Miller. That's his first, team first.
Yeah, Brandon was reaching on that play. He's got to move his feet, get over in front of him.
Bell to inbound the ball. He sends it over to McNair. McNair has the ball. He sends it over to Banyard. Banyard looks. He's looking. Nice defense by Williams. Nice finish.
Big man showed some skills that time. He was able to get some agility. He was able to get that ball and throw it off of Pine Bluff so that we can gain possession.
That was great hustle there by Williams. As the Bulldogs will take over, you have
EJ is getting better as the season's going on. The last couple of games, he's really playing well for his size.
Miller gets the ball. He takes it up top. He's looking. He swings it over to Tucker. Tucker takes a baseline. He's looking, trapped in the corner. He finds Williams. Williams baseline. He's trapped. He swings it to Hicks. Hicks takes it to Miller. Miller for 3. No good.
We're going to need that perimeter shot because the zone, you can shoot them out of the zone if you can get some open shots and put them down.
As the Lions take over, McNair has the ball. He has it up top. He's looking for the high post. Banyard has it. He's looking. He sends it back over. Nice little post play there, Coach.
Right. In and out. All they did was they sent cutters down, and they were able to get the basketball on the inside. The Bulldogs are looking to put the basketball, make sure that we're moving the basketball against the zone.
That's right. As Tucker has the ball, he looks for a floater in the middle. Short. He grabs his own rebound. He takes a jump step. He's fouled.
Well, yeah, you gotta attack the zone. So and then with them in the zone, a lot of times you miss assignments on boxing out, and I think that's what happened then, and that's why he was able to get in there and get his own rebound.
That foul is going to be on Markendrick Bell, 6'7" junior out of Starkville, Mississippi. That's his first. That's the team's first. At the line for 2 is going to be Cameron Tucker, the 6'1" freshman guard out of Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, Cameron's playing well. You look for your freshmen to come in and make contributions right away, and Coach knew early on that he was going to have to rely on his freshmen, and he's doing that, and they're paying big dividends.
That's absolutely right, as most of the freshmen have been starting since the beginning of the year against Tennessee State. As the Lions bring it up, McNair has the ball. He takes it. He sends it over to Banyard. Banyard looks up top. He's checking for a post. He doesn't find anything. He finds a post. He finds number 23, Morris. Morris finds corner shot for Bell. No good. Air ball.
That's a good box out, and we were able to recover that one.
That's absolutely right. As Tucker will bring the ball up court. Tucker has the ball. He sends it to Miller. Miller's looking. He finds nobody on the wing. He skips the pass over to Hicks. Hicks finds Williams in the corner. He's trapped. Turnover.
Yep, they Williams didn't see the little guard cutting underneath. Then we're going to get another foul out here.
That's Miller's second. Sub coming in. Cameron Alford will check in for number 2, Brandon Miller. Alford has been very impactful so far this season, Coach.
Right. He's a strong guard. He gets to the basket. They're going to need that against his zone because you got one of the ways of breaking that zone down is to penetrate, and he can do that. He can get to the basket.
Also, Coach, he's very physical in stature. He's not your average shorter guard that they have here on this team.
Right. He uses his body well.
Another air ball from the Golden Lions as Alford brings the ball up. He comes towards the middle of the court. He sees nothing, but he's fouled.
Right, because he's being aggressive. Alford's being aggressive on the offensive end, and they tried to stop the basketball, and they fouled in order to do it.
Sub again is going to be forward number 22, Jerron Sizzle. He's going to come in for Williams.
Yeah, this will make the Bulldogs line up a little more agile because Sizzle is a little more is quicker than Williams.
In the corner is Alford. Alford's going to bring it back up top. He doesn't find anything. He finds Hicks. Hicks is going to swing it over to Tucker. Back to Hicks. Hicks lines to see what he likes. He brings it over to Tucker. Tucker finds Chisholm in the baseline. He misses his jump shot.
Right. Sizzle comes off the bench shooting that thing.
Here comes the Lions as they don't like what they see. Morris has the ball. He sends it over. No good.
That should be over the back. They're going to get Banyan for coming over the back that time.
Good
that
call,
brings us to the first timeout.
Great call here. We have an interesting game going on with 15:49 left in the first half. The Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff are up 4-2. Coach, we've seen a lack of execution by the Bulldogs earlier on in this half so far. What do they need to make an adjustment on in this timeout?
Well, I don't think it's a lack. I think what it is, they're just being cautious. They don't want to turn the basketball over. So they're throwing different looks at Pine Bluff to see how they're reacting to their look. We have yet to see them go high-low. What they have done is they've given Pine Bluff movement, and we have swung the ball from side to side. And when you can get the zone to move, a lot of times you can catch them out. You catch one of the players out of position, and then you have to attack that. So I think we're just being cautious right now. And then on the defensive end, we're doing a pretty decent job. Pine Bluff's only scored 4 points. And there's only been one wide open shot. That was a shot from the corner over here that was not contested. So we're still in a good place. We're still in a good place.
That's absolutely right. Coming out of the break, it will be Bulldogs basketball, if I'm correct.
Right. It'll be our ball, and I think what we've got to do, we've got to get out and run. We got to beat them in transition. You beat the zone before it sets up. That's another way of doing it.
So now they've changed their zone to a 2-3 zone. As we said, that famous matchup zone. Alford has the ball. He swings it to Tucker. Tucker takes the drive on the left wing. He swings the baseline. Blocked.
Right. We're driving the basketball right now against the zone, and then we didn't have floor balance, and we didn't get back.
That shot was good by Terrence Banyan. Tucker will bring the ball up again. Tucker brings it. He swings it to the corner to Alford. He nails it deep in Elmore Gymnasium.
Right. If Alford can knock down that perimeter shot, it'll make Coach Ivey think about that zone.
So now here come the Lions. Ball tip.
Yeah, Cameron did a pretty good job. He was able to knock that three down from that corner.
Substitution going to be made here as Xavier Jackson out of North Carolina will be subbing in for Kidrick Bell. Excuse me.
Right, and Bell is one of the guys that they count on to score the basketball.
As Wilson swings the ball over to Carter. Carter gives it back to Bell. He makes a tough floater over two Bulldog defenders.
Right, we didn't stitch out. There was not a hedge on that screen out there, and that's why he was able to turn the corner.
Nice fake there, swung over to Alfred. Alfred looks, he's waiting on a screen from Chisholm. He gets a screen, he swings it to Hicks. Hicks is going to get a screen by Evan Wiley, senior forward, and checking in. Chisholm takes a baseline drive, not without stepping out of bounds.
Right, they got Chisholm for stepping on the baseline down there. So right now, what the Dogs are pushing the ball around the perimeter, trying to attack that zone. But Pine Bluff is not giving them any breaks right now.
Indeed, they aren't, Coach. As they bring the ball up, the ball is in the hands of Jamil Wilson. He's going to swing it up top to Terrence Banyard. Banyard swings it over to Carter. Carter swings it to the baseline towards Morris. Morris takes a tough mid-range shot without being fouled.
Yeah, they're gonna get Cameron for getting him on the arm that time, so they'll be shooting two. One of the things that you're seeing is Pine Bluff is posting their guards up. Their guards are bigger than ours, and what they're doing is they're trying to make us pay for having the smaller guards.
That's absolutely right. Shooting two is going to be number 23, Daquan Morris. He's a 6'4", 180 junior guard out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, homegrown raised. And for the Bulldogs, it's going to be number 30, Brandon Houston out of Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, Morris is a 65%. Coming into this game, he's a 65% free throw shooter. Look good on that.
Good. Offer will bring the ball up. He swings it to Wiley. Wiley looks, it's back to Tucker. He's going to look, he's going to drive. Doesn't like what he sees, sends it to Offer for three. He nails it.
Right.
Cameron Alford, deep in the E.
Right, that's a nice ball movement. And Cameron was able to put it down.
Banyard makes a tough shot driving baseline.
Right, the weak side help did not get over in time. And that looks like on that particular play, it looks like it may have been Hicks.
Tucker brings it up. He sends it to Wiley. Wiley skips it over to Alford. He makes a nice move. He's looking, doesn't like what he sees, skips it to Hicks. Hicks makes a drive baseline. He brings it back out. He sends it to Wiley. 10 seconds left. He sends it over to Houston. Houston makes a nice move. A dream shake, but blocked.
Right.
But fouled.
Right, we gonna get it's a nice footwork down there on the block by Houston.
Coach, that kind of reminds you of number 34, not number 30, didn't it?
Yep, Akeem with that dream shake. Houston is a legacy here at A&M. His father played for me. His older brother played and graduated from A&M. So they've got two Houstons that have already graduated, and of course he'll be graduating on time also because the other two were great students. Byron was a 6'5" forward that did everything for me, and he was probably one of the hardest players that I've ever coached. And then, of course, he has sent both of his sons up here to play.
Coach, that is a beautiful thing, Coach. Houston misses the second as the Bulldogs are trailing the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff 9-11 with a little over 13 minutes left. Stolen by Alford. Alford's going to go down on the right side. He's going to make a move. Layups up, no good, but put back by Hicks.
Good job. See, we had all the lanes filled, and once you shoot that shot, then your teammates have to clean it up when you miss it.
Absolutely. That was a great example of defense turning into offense, excuse me.
Right. Quick strike.
Ball is sent back over to Wilson. Wilson's going to have it. He sends it to Carter in the corner, but not without a foul being called. That's going to be on Houston's first.
Right. They're going to get him for shoving. That looks like McDice. Now, McDice, his father was probably one of the highest jumping people that the NBA has ever seen.
Absolutely, with Antonio McDice.
Yep.
Banyard's going to inbound the ball here and there in a stack type of offensive scheme. Almost stolen. It's back over. That's going to be Jackson for three, and he nailed it.
Yep, that was almost a turnover by them, and then it turned into offense for them. Get the open shot.
Tucker sends the ball to Alford. Alford kicks it over to Hicks. Hicks is going to look from the left wing. He's waiting on the screen from Houston. Not there. He sends it to Alfred. Alfred for a floater. It's good, and one. Count it, ref.
Right, that's what he does best. He can get to the basket and he uses that body.
We're going to get a sub in here for Houston as Jackson's going to make his first appearance into the game. Johnson, excuse me, Coach.
Right, and I really like Johnson. He's active when he's on the floor, so I'm hoping he's ready to play tonight. Jalen does he keeps balls alive.
Free throw was good there. We're tied here at 14 apiece at Elmore Gymnasium.
Alpha went for the steal.
Jackson for three, no good. It's tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to the Bulldogs here after this timeout break. We're tied, deadlocked at 14 apiece with 11:52 to go in the first half here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. I'm hosting Chauncey D. Sanders alongside here with none other than Coach Van Padaway, the legendary coach at Alabama A&M University. We'll be right back after this break.
One of the things that I've noticed, Arkansas Pine Bluff is shooting 60% from the floor, and we're only shooting 36%. So for us to be shooting that poor and still tied in basketball game, that means we're in good shape. We're in good shape.
That's absolutely right, Coach. As the Bulldogs will bring the ball up the court right now, with Tucker rolling the ball to preserve time. He swings it back to Alford, and Alford swings it back to him. And now Alford will take a three. It's good. That's three in a row for Alford, deep in the E.
Right. So Alford is feeling it. Cameron is feeling it from long distance, and we need to feed him the basketball.
That's absolutely right, Coach.
Once you get a play on a roll like that, keep giving him the ball. The last home game, it was Miller's turn to do that.
Jackson has the ball. He's looking. He's pressured. Alford almost with the steal there. That's tenacious defense.
Right.
Coach.
He brought him back the other night when he fired the team up on the defensive end, and he's trying to do the same thing again tonight.
Coach, one thing that the SWAC aficionados and also other teams' coaches have been declaring our guards has been tenacious defenders.
Right.
They've all complimented well about these guards is their defense.
Right. They do a pretty good job. I think Coach Howard has them going in the right direction. He preaches team defense, and they have breakdowns every now and then, but for the most part, they do a pretty good job.
That shot was from Carter. That's up, no good, too hard.
And once again, that was a contested three. That's what you want to see. If they're going to take the shot, at least contest it, and we were out there on that.
That's absolutely right, as the ball will go to the Bulldogs. Tucker's going to bring the ball up with 11 minutes to remain. Alford has it on the left wing. He gets a screen. He looks. He sends it over to Parham. Parham swings it back to Alford. Alford takes it. Nice spin. Gets to the middle of the court. He's contested layup. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's going to swing it to Wiley. Shot from Parham. No good on the baseline. Rebounded by Carter.
Right. Johnson was able to fight in there and give us another opportunity. And here's Pine Bluff.
That shot was short by Daquan Morris.
And watch Johnson fight. He's fighting. That's what I like about him. You got to have active kids on the floor, and players like Johnson, they get you 3 or 4 extra possessions a game, and that could be the difference in the basketball game. Those extra possessions.
As the Maroon and White will take over again. Screen by Parham. Alford looks. Shot from the right wing from Alford, no good. Nice tip by Parham and Wiley, but another save by Wiley. Look at that, Coach. Nice.
Yep, Wiley's getting all over the floor. That's what you want. That's what you like seeing.
Nice pass there. It swung, floater up top, no good.
Yep, Johnson shot that hook, but he didn't finish it. Fans on that end wanted to walk.
Coach is up top. Almost a dunk, but
no. Johnson said not tonight. Not tonight.
Absolutely, Coach. There's no Kodak moment happening in Elmore.
Right. Well, back in the day, we used to have the no dunk rule. We didn't allow that.
Coach, you have to explain to us what's the no dunk rule.
Well, when we run across teams that like to dunk, we put that in our game plan. We are not going to give up a dunk tonight. I can remember probably the best job I've seen an A&M team do. We played Georgia Tech. They were ranked number 2 in the country, and they were averaging 8 dunks a game. They did not get a dunk until the last 10 seconds of the basketball game.
Wow.
Yep. So what it is you attacking and you go after them. You make sure that they're not doing what they do best. And they were a dunking team, and we held them until that last 10 seconds of the game.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just learned the no dunk rule from the coach Van Padaway. Hicks has the ball. He skips it over to Alford. Alford looks to drive baseline, doesn't like what he sees. A trap is coming. He looks middle. Nice pass to Parham. Parham up, no good. Williams with the rebound. He checked in. Up,
good run.
And good.
That's what EJ has to do. The big guy has to use his body, create some space in there, and he did that. That's what he's been doing in these last few ball games, and I told you, he's getting better and better.
Morris has the ball. He looks to cut. He sends it over to McDyess. McDyess, get that weak stuff out of here, but a foul is right after it.
Yeah, see, they posted Hicks up. You see the difference in the height. That's simple basketball. You try to exploit the mismatch, and that's what they're trying to do. But Wiley came over to help. That's good team defense, but, of course, he ended up fouling him.
That's Wiley's first, team 6. At the line for 2 is going to be number 23, Daquan Morris from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
And he was 1 out of 2 last time, and he missed that one.
Well, Coach, we might also need to go ahead and not to mention that he's usually around that range of a 65%.
Right. He's a 65% free throw shooter.
Second shot's up, no good, but tipped by Williams. It's going to stay here.
Yep, it'll stay on this end. He was not able to control that. EJ's got to go up and grab that thing with 2 hands.
Carter's going to inbound the ball. Boehner's going to inbound the ball now. Now it's back to Morris. Morris swings to McDyess, to Bell. Bell sends it to McDyess. McDyess looks. He sends it to Carter for a wing 3. It's up, no good, too hard. Rebounded by Boehner to McDyess. McDyess shots up. It's no good as well. Rebounded by Parham. He nice swing to Alford. And one counter to ref. Cameron Alford.
That's what Cameron does best. Going to the basket, using that big body of his. He likes contact when he goes to the basket. The first layup he missed it because he was looking for contact and didn't get it.
21-15 here at TM Elmore Gymnasium with 8:47 left to remain. You're going to get one more shot by Cameron Alford.
And he's a 73. Coming into this game, he's shooting 73% from the line. Coach, so that's pretty good. So if your team can shoot 72%, you're doing pretty good.
Shots up off the front of the rim. But it's tipped by Wiley. McDyess is able to control it. He's going to send it over to Morris. Morris is going to bring the ball up. He's looking over to Bell for a post-up or a screen.
Right. You see, that's 6'1" against 6'7". So you got all they're doing is looking to exploit the matchups.
As Tucker brings the ball up, he swings it over to Hicks. Hicks is going to look. Doesn't like what he sees. Sends it to Tucker. Tucker to Alford. Back to Tucker. Oh, it's stripped. Morris with the breakaway jam.
Yeah, layup by Morris.
Tucker has the ball. He swings it to Hicks. He's looking. Doesn't like what he sees. Nice
looking
fake
for a high-low.
Back over to Hicks. Hicks makes a side step. He sees Wiley. Alford. Nice shot fake. Goes middle. Finds Williams. Williams with a nice move.
Trying to carve out some space in there.
Up EJ. EJ Williams with the basket.
That's good team basketball.
Morris is going to bring it up. They're going to set their offense up again. They're going to send it to Carter. Carter's going to swing it back. Doesn't like what he sees. Then he does send it back over to Morris. Morris sends it over. Morris sends it to Bell. Bell makes a move. Baseline. Doesn't make it. Wiley with the rebound. He sends it to Tucker. Tucker brings the ball up. Tucker swings it to Alford. Alford makes a move to the left. Brings it back to the right. Swings it back up top to Alford. To Tucker, excuse me. Tucker
Hicks
swings it to
got
Hicks.
to knock that down.
He misses.
Good shot. Good shot. That's
Nice
a great
tip
shot.
over by Tucker. Tucker swings it to Alford. Alford swings it to the corner. Not there.
Yeah, Alford was looking for his teammate. And then that's going to be the under 8 timeout coming up. But you know what? The Bulldogs are doing a pretty good job against the zone. They got that zone shifting by making crisp passes around the perimeter. And then a couple times we tried the high-low. And then on the penetration, we're getting the ball to EJ. So that's what they got to do against that zone.
Well, Coach, with 7:04 left to remain here in the first half, the Bulldogs have a 4-point lead, 23-19, here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. How do you change a program and then build a culture that sustains here?
Well, you got to have stability. Stability is what brings about the pro change. I was able to stay in the spot for 25 years as the head coach. So when you can do that, you can have consistency. But it's going back. It's getting back there. Alfred missed that three-point shot, but that was still a good shot because he's the one that's been hitting the perimeter shots for us so far.
Morris has it on the left wing. He sends it over to Bell. Bell takes a hook shot. It's good.
Yeah, he shot that one over EJ that time, so that was big against big, or height against height, rather.
Tucker has it. He takes it over to Alford. Alford swings it to Hicks. Hicks is going to swing it back to Tucker in the middle. Doesn't like what he sees. Swings it over to Alford. Alford brings it back to EJ. EJ takes it. Swings it over to Hicks. He's trapped. They take it to Tucker. Nice fake. Doesn't like what he sees. Swings it over to Alford. Alford with the left-hand drive.
All the way to the basket.
Right.
Good shot.
And fouled.
He does that real well. He penetrates, and he goes to the basket using his body.
That foul is going to be on McDyess. That's his second. Team's eighth. We're going to see Cameron Alford at the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, he's 1 out of 2 from the line so far tonight.
First shot's up and in.
So with that substitution, Pine Bluff just got a little smaller. It looks like now that the people on the floor for both teams are about the same size.
Second shot's no good as Bell brings the ball up the floor. He swings it over to Bell. Doesn't like what he sees. Good shot from Bell up top, no good. Alford with the rebound, he brings it up.
And this is what we got to do, push. Oh.
But a turnover. McNair has the ball. He swings it over.
Well, that's a walk.
No call there. As Bell grabs the rebound, there's a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Bulldogs, Coach.
Right. Well, Hicks did a great job of boxing out and rebounding. He went up against 6'7" Bell, and he was able to hold his own. And that's what you got to do. Your guards, when you play the small lineup, your guards got to be able to rebound the basketball.
And indeed they did just there, Coach, as Tucker brings the ball up. Pine Bluff has switched their defense to a 1-3-1 zone.
Yeah, I think the officials have stopped the game. I think they got a shot clock issue.
Well, with 5:53 remaining here, the Bulldogs still clinching on to a 3-point lead, 24-21 against the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Tucker has the ball. He swings it to Miller. Miller has it. He swings it to Hicks. Hicks has it to Parham. Parham gets it, swings it back to Hicks. Hicks takes a nice move in the middle and blocked.
Right. I think that was Bell coming back. So you talk about 6 foot versus 6'7". 6'7" with long arms, and Bell was able to block that one.
Coach, in those type of instances, wouldn't you like your guards to take a floater there?
Well, I think because of the angle, that was the only shot he was able to do. Yeah, in most situations, you want them to shoot the floater.
Hicks in the corner takes a 3. No good. Possession goes to the Golden Lions. As Morris brings the ball up, he swings it over to McNair. McNair takes a 3 too hard, no good. Tucker comes down on the court. He brings it over to Miller. Miller doesn't like what he sees on the right wing. He's looking for the post, can't find it. They go up high to Parham. Parham takes it. He fakes it. He makes another move. It's up, it's good.
Parham with good footwork. Into the game is Tremaine Brown, and he has not played a lot this year. But they're giving the freshman an opportunity here at home they're using that size against Pine Bluff.
Indeed they are, Coach. As Williams has it, it's swing to McNair. McNair doesn't like what he sees. He takes a screen. McNair takes a floater. It's up. It's good.
Right. Now, Hicks did a good job with help defense, and then when it came time for his help, it was not there.
Hicks will bring the ball up on this go-round. He swings it to Miller. Doesn't like what he sees. Tucker has it up top. He makes a nice move. It's swung to Miller. Miller makes a fake. He swings it to Parham. Parham has it. Doesn't like what he sees. Gives it to Miller. Miller shot. Good.
Good ball fake. Brandon used the ball to fake his defender. Got him off his feet. Escaped dribble and was able to put it down.
McNair with the ball. He has the ball. He's going to take it. Brings it over to the left side of the court. Makes a nice move. Nifty move. Doesn't see what he likes. He sends it over to Morris. Morris has the ball. He swings it back up top to Jackson. Jackson has the ball up top. They're going to milk some time off the clock, Coach. Doesn't like what he sees.
They're going to turn
nice
it
turnover.
Yeah, good defense by the Bulldogs.
Hicks makes a nice dribble move. Takes a pass out the shot. Brown doesn't get what he wants, but he's also fouled.
Right, that's good. We're getting the ball in on the block, and that's what you have to do. Now Brown will go to the free throw line. And then we got the under 4 timeout. After this, Brown will be at the free throw line. Now coming into this game, Brown has not taken a free throw this year. So this will be his first trip to the line. In fact, he's only averaging 3 minutes a ball game. He's only played in 4 of the 12 games that we played in this year. So I think what Coach is doing, because of his size, he's trying to match up with Pine Bluff. And so far it's working out because we have a 28-23 lead right now. So I think things are working out and looking pretty good for the Bulldogs.
That's absolutely right, Coach. As we're here at break with 3:49 remaining here in the first half, the Bulldogs are leading 28-23. Coach, we thought they were going to be dominated on the boards earlier on because of the height differential and the statures of each team. But the Bulldogs have actually been holding on, Coach, and they've been actually holding their own in the paint.
Right. In fact, for the last stats that we got at the 7-minute mark, we had 16 rebounds to their 11, and we had 7 offensive rebounds. After the under 4 timeout, I don't know how much that has changed, but we're doing a pretty good job because all 5 people for us are going to the glass, and that's what you got to do. You got to go to the glass.
Coming out of the break, Brown's going to take 2 free throws. That is Tremaine Brown. He's a 6'8" forward, if you're not familiar with him. He's a freshman out of Phoenix City, Alabama. Coach, how important is it to get the homegrown players within the state, although there's plenty of talent around the country?
Well, the big thing in recruiting is sometimes the homegrown kids want to get away from home, and that's what people don't understand. When we were here and there were kids that we recruited locally, they didn't want to come to A&M. It wasn't because of anything against us. They wanted to get away, to do something for the first time. And when you look at the rosters of the teams that come in here, like Jacksonville State came in here the other night, they only had 1 player on their team from the state of Alabama.
Wow.
One. So it's getting tougher and tougher to get the local kids to stay home. But this group of coaches has been doing a pretty good job because their roster is filled with homegrown people, and particularly players here in Huntsville.
As Brown's second shot was good, his ball is going over to Carter. Carter has it in the corner. He's going to be patient. He sends it up top to McNair. McNair sends it over to Bell. Bell has it on the elbow. He takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller's going to bring the ball up. Now the Golden Lions have switched to the 2-3 zone.
Right. That's all you're going to see until you force them out of that zone. You're going to see zone, a good offensive rebound. Good offensive rebound.
2 offensive rebounds on that possession, Coach. Brown grabs the rebound and puts it back in.
Right. Good rebounding by the freshman. He stayed in there, and that's what you got to do.
McNair swings it over. McNair has the ball. He swings it back up top to number 15. McNair has the ball. He gets a screen. Doesn't like what he sees. Swings it to Carter. Carter to Bell. Good defense there,
right.
Coach, by Parham.
Right. Parham got his hand in the passing lane, and that's what you want. You want to be able to get your hand in the passing lane. And the Bulldogs are subbing now. Wiley's coming back in the game. And then, of course, Alfred is coming back in the game. Alfred is coming back.
Coach, 10 seconds remain here on their shot clock. What's their strategy to get a quick score here?
Well, you either go with a quick hitter. It might be a set out-of-bounds play they're going to try to score on. Looked like they were trying to get it inside. We should have trapped in that corner while we had him over there.
From the looks of it, Coach Howard was also expecting a trap to go there in that corner.
Right. And they're going to get the freshman on the hole that time. He was trying to keep from allowing the ball on the inside.
That's going to be Brown's first team 7, Coach.
Right. And he's only shooting 25% from the free throw line, so this should be Brick City, but he fooled all of us.
Shooting 2 is going to be Mr. Stredrick, Alvin Stredrick Jr. Excuse me, Coach.
But only 25% on the season, but he shot that one like he's been doing it all his life.
Second shot's up, no good, too hard. Rebounded by Bell. Bell makes a move, loses the ball. Tucker takes the ball. He takes it down the left side of the court. He's looking from the left wing, doesn't like what he sees, swings it over to Alfred. Alfred to Hicks in the corner, tight pass. He throws it up to Wiley. Wiley makes a nice acrobatic pass.
Right. That's a good pass by Wiley. Good save.
Screen by Wiley. Nice pass from Tucker. Brown up and good.
Right.
Coach, we're seeing Brown grow right in front of us.
Right, but Brown's coming out the game. Watch what I tell you. I think he's coming out because he did not box out on that free throw, and Bell was able to get his hands on that ball.
Well, Coach, we're going to get the opportunity to see that. He sure is. Great coach. Great call, Coach.
Right.
That was some great minutes there from Brown, though, Coach. They got exactly what they were looking for.
Right. Another big body on the floor to help tire them out. And he was very active on the glass, and he scored a couple of baskets for us. And that's what you want to do. When people come in the game, you want them to contribute.
Morris has the ball. He swings it over to McNair. McNair makes a move. Doesn't like what he sees. Nice spin. Loses the ball.
Good help defense.
Tucker comes down the court. He makes a nice nifty move.
Good fake.
Right hand layup is good.
Oh, it's wet down there on the floor.
McNair has it. He swings it over to Morris. Morris makes a floater. It's good.
Hey, it's wet on the floor down there. The officials need to stop the game.
And indeed they did, Coach. That's another good call there. They're going to take a official's timeout to get that together.
Right. That's why you had, and you don't want to get anybody hurt, and then it's wet on this end too. I don't see the ball, boys, so maybe they're not doing that now, but
I think you're going to have Coach Richburg there getting in there.
Right, because you got to protect the players. And it's wet on this end too. This official's trying to tell them.
Coach, can you explain the dynamic since you've been involved in this program for so long? The gym is kind of enclosed. It's not your usual official college gym. You know, it's tight over there under the dog pound. Can you explain that advantage for viewers at home?
Well, okay. You know, the NC2A and the various coaches at one point had this as one of the toughest places to play in. And the reason for that, because our fans are right on top of the opposing team. And we use that to our advantage. You know, during our careers, there were several years where we didn't lose a game here at home. So you want that closer. The same thing is in Cameron. Cameron is the reason why it's so tough in there. It's a small venue, and the people come out and they're active. And that was a good move by EJ. He just missed the shot.
Williams' shot was no good. It's going to Carter. Carter sends it over to Alvin. Alvin swings it to Carter. Carter shots up. Shot's no good, but tipped out of bounds by Wiley.
Yeah, Wiley couldn't get his hands on that. No, the small arena, that's to your advantage, because you get the in those large arenas, the fans are so far away, they don't make a difference. But in here, when the fans are active, you can really put a lot of pressure on your opponent in here. And when we had 6,000 seats, we had them all filled.
Yes, do indeed. Shot was off his leg. It's going to be Bulldogs ball.
EJ had quick hands that time. Was able to knock it off his thigh.
Well, less than a minute to play. You're going to have the Bulldogs ball here. 35-26.
And coach is going to use his use it or lose it timeout. You know, at the end of the first half, if you don't use one of those 30s, you lose it for the second half. So that's why he's called it now. He's going to set up a particular play to try to get a shot off.
Subbing in for the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff is going to be number 25, Isaiah Harrelson. And the Bulldogs are going to keep their lineup that they had in. Alford, Tucker, Hicks, Wiley, and Williams. Tucker brings the ball up on the left side. He's going to look to Alford. Alford's going to swing it back to Tucker. They're going to look for Hicks going towards the middle. Doesn't like what he sees. Hicks goes out to the wing. He catches it. Back to Tucker. Tucker makes a move towards the middle. Makes a nice move. Hicks for three. No good. Wiley with the save. 7 seconds left. They got to move fast. Nice fake by Tucker. It's going up. Mid-range shot. It's up. Too long. Nice tip by Wiley. It's caught by Tucker. Swung out by Wiley.
We can go for the last shot. They should be going for the last shot now.
Alford has the ball. He brings it back up top. They are going to go for the last shot as they're going to dribble some of this clock out. Williams moves towards the middle. He swings it over to Tucker. Wiley for three. Too long. Shots long. No good.
Good half for the Bulldogs.
At the end of the first half, here you have the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M leading the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff 35-26 here in the first half at TM Elmore Gymnasium. The Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff 35-26. Coach.
Chauncey, I want to take the time to recognize, inform some of our fans that Coach Oliver Jones from Albany State, the great, the legend, was eulogized this morning at 10 o'clock at Albany. A lot of people in Huntsville didn't know he had passed. Coach Oliver Jones has a long legacy. There are four of his brothers. That's the first family I know of where four guys played in the NBA.
Wow.
They're from Arkansas, from the state of Arkansas. They all attended Albany State. And to watch them back in the day, all these 7-footers, and then for four of them to go on and play in the NBA. But Coach Jones passed, and I went to the funeral. I spoke at the family hour yesterday, and he was funeralized this morning at 10 o'clock. So he brought a lot of interest when he brought his teams here to A&M to play us when we were in the SIAC. So I know our fans remember Coach Oliver, so let's pray for his family. He left a wife and two daughters, and there are three of the brothers left now. So condolences go out to the Jones family.
They sure do, Coach. Our thoughts and prayers will sure be with the Jones family as the ball is passed out and the half is started.
And we'll see what kind of adjustments Arkansas Pine Bluff has made because the Bulldogs really bottled them up in the first half, and I think we're going to get a foul. They're going to get Tucker on that for a push.
Coach, it seems that they've already made one type of adjustment. They have subbed in Marcus Wallace. We didn't see him too much in the first half. Number 14, he's a graduate out of Jackson State, Mississippi.
All right, well, we'll see what he brings to the table. But that's the first team foul.
Bingham with the long shot. It's rebounded by Parham. Parham sends it to Tucker. Tucker comes down, sends it to Miller. Miller looks at Parham, not there. Sends it to Hicks up top. Sends it to Tucker. Has Williams in the post. It's up, blocked. But Parham's with the rebound. It's a mass scramble.
And Bell comes out of there with it for Pine Bluff.
Bell has the ball. He sends it to Wallace. Wallace is looking. He brings it up. There's a double screen coming. Hicks moves around the screen. They send it over to number 15.
Pine Bluff is trying to go high-low. They're trying to get the ball inside, and now they're going to just drive it against EJ. But Bulldogs are playing. The shot clock is down to 4.
They're at 2 seconds.
They won't even get it out. They didn't even. That's great team defense. Great team defense. Pine Bluff did not see the shot clock going off. Great team defense.
Give those dogs the bones as they forced a turnover there. You have Tucker coming up with the ball. He sends it over to Hicks. Hicks has a screen met there. He has it to Miller has it. He swings it over to Hicks. Hicks is looking. He's directed. He gets a screen by Parham. He takes the screen. He sends it cross court. Sends it over to Tucker. Tucker swings it down to Williams. Williams throws it to Hicks. It's turned over. Wallace has the ball. He comes down right hand scoop layup. It's good.
Right. They double team Williams down in the on the baseline, and he turned the ball over trying to skip it. He's got to look to the man that's closest to him. He tried to skip it all the way across.
As the Golden Lions will be in a 2-3 zone, Hicks moves across. Nice mid-range shot, no good. Couldn't grab the rebound. Down court goes the Lions as number 12. Terrence
comes up with the Euro step. But they're gonna get him for. I think they're gonna get him for the offensive foul.
That's gonna be on number 12, Terrence Boehner. That's gonna be his second. That's gonna be the team's first. Out comes Boehner, in comes Carter. Coach.
Boehner is one of the active people for Pine Bluff, so that's going to really hurt their efforts.
Coach, the Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff has an array of height. We mentioned that before. How are they able to utilize that height amongst teams like the Bulldogs that they get to have their superior over?
Well, they're not using it right now. That's why we still have this lead. The Bulldogs we're taking advantage of our quickness. We're using our quickness against their height. They're packing the zone in, and what we're doing, we're moving the basketball around and we're setting screens to get people open. And when we find an opening like that, three coming out the corner, Tucker was able to get the three because we had good ball movement.
That's right.
The big kids don't move as fast.
Tucker nailed that three from the right corner. 38-28 here with 17 minutes left to go at TM Elmore Gymnasium. The Bulldogs are leading. Coach, how are they going to plan on maintaining this lead and building on this lead?
Well, that's going to hurt right there because Tucker just picked up another foul. And he's one of the most active players that we got on the floor. That's his second foul, so we got to be careful. We don't want to get him in foul trouble because right now he's doing a good job of running his team.
Bell has it on the right block, but it's stolen by Tucker. Tucker comes down court. He makes a nice zero. It's up. It's good.
Yeah, Alford was able to do that. He got the steal, but that was created by Tucker. Tucker went over and forced the turnover.
That was a great move there by Alford as he came in and started the half. They try to get another. Alford with the takeoff. It's up. It's good with the right hand. No call there, Coach.
Right. He was looking for he got contact. He was looking for the call. Pine Bluff's probably going to get a timeout if we score again.
Wallace has the ball. He's looking from the wing. He swings it over.
And see, Brown's doing a pretty good job. He's trying to front in there on the block against Bale. Woo.
Coach, that could have been a bailout call there, wasn't it?
Right. They're going. Oh, Alford.
That's going to be Alford's second, team's third.
That was good team defense. That's what you call a dig. Alford came down. The big man had the ball. He came in to do what we call a dig to try to knock the ball away, and they got him for the foul.
Carter takes the ball out. He swings it over to Morris. Morris swings it up top to Wallace. Back over to Morris in the corner. He's looking for the post, and Carter can't find him. Swings it up top to Wallace. He swings it over. They have it on the left wing. Wallace has it up top for a three. He takes it short off the front rim. Rebounded by the Lions to back up and in.
Right. That was just a lucky, tough break for Parham because that ball came straight down into the Pine Bluff player's hand. And that's Bader back on the floor.
Brown with the tough shot. No good. Carter comes down with the ball. He's met by Alford. Alford can't stop him. He swings it over to Wallace. Wallace has it in the corner. Finds a man in the middle. He has it up top. Doesn't like what he sees. Swings it over to Morris. Morris has the ball. Looking from the right wing. Can't find what he sees. Wallace has it on the left wing. Looking. Doesn't like what he sees.
Baynard is back in the game.
And turns the ball over.
Right.
As Miller has it. And there's a blocking call on Wallace.
Yep. Under 4 timeout is coming up.
First horn sounds, Coach. We were met by the pep band of Alabama A&M playing us in there.
Right. Well, that's what you like. The band's in the building. You want all the noise you can get. They're right over their opponent, so that makes it tough for that coach to get his words into those players. That's part of a home court advantage. Glad to see the band in the house.
Same here, Coach, as Miller swings the ball over to Tucker. He swings it down to Parham. Parham swings it up top, but it's stolen. Morris has the ball. He brings it up top, not before having it stripped. Ball is going to stay here with the Golden Lions.
Right. Brown tried to skip the basketball, but he didn't put enough on it. And we're real small on the floor now because all you got Brown and Wiley playing the 5 and the 4.
Tough shot there. It's up and good.
And see, that's why Boehner was able to power that ball in. We've got to go after Boehner. He already has 3 fouls. We need to penetrate against him to try to pick up that 4th foul, sit him down, turn him into an assistant coach over there.
Coach, the Lions have made another adjustment again, going to a 1-3-1 matchup.
Right. He's going to play multiple zones now. You got him beat when he comes out and plays man-to-man. He wants to stay in that zone. Good
nice
rebound
by Miller. Not before having it turned over. As Boehner has the ball, he swings it over to Morris. Morris will bring it up.
Yeah, Wiley was real active. He was able to get that rebound down, and then Miller turned it over.
Wallace has the ball. He swings it over to Carter. Carter has it. He swings it back over to Wallace up top. He moves to the left as he swings it back over to the right to Carter. They're looking for the middle. They can't find Boehner.
Right, because they have not made the adjustment. A&M is in the zone now.
Floater's up. It's up. No good. Rebounded. It's up and good.
But that's what the zone does for you. You don't have blockout assignments. And if you crash the glass, you normally can get in there.
That last bucket was by Stedrick Jr. Miller has the ball. He makes a nice fake. He gives the ball up to Brown. Brown is fouled.
Right. Brown was off balance then, and that's why when the guy hit him, it was going to be a walk, so the officials had to make the call. But now EJ is coming back in for Brown, but Brown is giving the team a lot of energy, and that's what you want. You got to contribute every time you come out. Anybody that comes into the game, you need to contribute. And his has been energy just like Wiley.
Miller to inbound the ball. He swings over to Williams. Williams swings it to Alford, who sends it to Hicks, who sends it back to Alford. Nice fake. They're jumping on that shot now, Coach. You have Miller moving the ball. He's looking for Wiley to set a screen. He sets it, moves it to Hicks. Hicks makes a fake, sends it to the corner to Alford. Alford makes a nice move. Right-hand layup is good.
Good penetration against the zone. You made the zone move. You got it, and he penetrated against the gap.
Carter makes a move to the bucket.
Whoa.
A little reckless there, but he's fouled by Williams.
Yeah. Williams was in the he was inside the circle. You're gonna get called for the foul every time.
That's gonna be the team's 4th.
Well, so far Pine Bluff is only 3 for 8 from the free throw line. So right now that's not a bad thing, them going to the free throw line, if they can continue to miss their free throws.
Shooting 2 is going to be
Carter, and he has not shot a free throw tonight, but that's his first free throw of the game. On the season, he's just a 33% free throw shooter.
That's interesting enough to keep in mind. Carter's shot's no good on the second. Chisholm has also checked into
right. Chisholm was in the game. He got that rebound. Now with this lineup on the floor, Hicks and Alford got to do it from the perimeter, and then, of course, EJ has to do it on the inside. We're trying to go high-low.
Was blocked.
Right. Hicks took that jump shot, and then with the length of Arkansas Pine Bluff, they were able to block that one.
Wilson has the ball. He kicks it to Carter. Carter finds Boehner. Boehner takes a turnaround shot. It's good.
Boehner's been really scoring the basketball in the second half, so we've got to take the ball out of his hand.
Miller has the ball. He swings it to Hicks. Hicks has it on the corner. He swings it up top. He swings it back over to Miller, who's in the wing. He makes a dribble towards baseline. He makes another attacking move. He finds Hicks up top. He swings it to Alford. Alford for 3. The bottom.
Good shot by Alpha. Good ball movement. And then coach gets a timeout.
Timeout Bulldogs here as they have a 10-point lead with 12:18 in the second half. We're right here at Elmore Gymnasium. Don't touch that dial yet.
Pine Bluff. He's the only one that's doing any damage this half.
Stokes inbounds the ball to Morris. Morris is going to bring it up as the Bulldogs kind of gave them some pressure full court, but gave them also a cushion to bring it up.
Right. He just extended his defense.
Morris swings it to the corner to Wilson.
They're trying their best to get the ball inside, and they got it. They're going to get Sism on that foul. Now you're going to get the under 12 timeout. Now this is going to be a media timeout, so it's going to be a minute and a half. But what you saw then is Pine Bluff made a concerted effort to get the basketball inside. They went high-low 2 times, and they got it in there, and they got the foul on Sism. We got to be conscious of that. They did not go to Banya that time. He made the pass, so he's still making plays. That's why on this end of the floor, on our offensive end of the floor, we need to attack Banya. We need to pick up that 4th foul on him. I would run specific plays. The next 2 or 3 trips down the floor, when I did it, I went after that player because I wanted him on the bench. You want to turn him into an assistant coach. Let him sit over there and watch the game.
Now, Coach, you have to explain to the viewers at home what advantage does the high-low offense give you?
Well, what it does is you got a guy who's coming up high. You got to defend that, and at the same time, that gives the bottom man an opportunity to get position in the paint. It's real tough to defend, and that's why every time they run it, we either foul or we give up the basket. It's a tough offense to defend because you're taught to go to the shooter, and that's the guy that's coming up with the ball, and then he in turn is looking for his teammate down on the block. We run it sometimes. We've been trying to run it against this zone, and if we ever get it, it'll be effective.
At the line for 2 is going to be Markedrick Bell.
Now this is his first time at the line tonight, but Bell is their energy guy. And on the season, he's 88% from the free throw line. And then he just clanked one. So if a guy's shooting 88%, normally you think he's going to put it down.
Absolutely. Second shot's up. It's no good as well. Wow. Too hard. But get that weak stuff out of here, said Jerron Chisholm. He swings it over to Miller. Miller takes the ball to the middle. He swings it to Alfred. Alfred looks to attack. Tipped out of his hands. A little too reckless there, Coach.
Right. Well, he got it. The ball tipped. That's his game. Alfred has got to stay aggressive. He's going to the basket. He almost had it. The defender did a good job of getting his hands on the ball. And then, of course, they knocked it off of Sism. Sism tried to save it, but he was not able to do it.
Wilson's going to bring the ball up. He sends it over to Banner. Banner's looking for Markell. Markell can't find the post. They swing it over to Morris. Morris swings it down.
See, right now, Sism's doing a pretty good job of defending that post.
Morris with a tough shot, short off the rim. Chisholm with the rebound. He brings it over to Miller.
Good defensive effort.
Indeed it was, Coach. As Miller brings it up, he swings it over to Hicks. Hicks is going to take it and get a screen from Chisholm. He looks, not there. He swings over to Alford. Alford wants the screen from Williams. 10 seconds left, Coach. They got to make something quick. Turnover. Oh. Morris gets the ball. He swings it over. Back to Morris. Nothing there.
You better look. I think he may have pulled his hand there.
As Alford immediately went to the sideline.
Right. I think he's got to get stretched out. I could tell when he went, the way he went down was awkward.
Also, coming in, number 30, B.J. Houston's going to sub in for Williams. Nice defense there by Tucker. He grabs the rebound. He switches it. He's going to take off for a fast break. He's looking for Hicks. Nothing there. He brings it back out. Houston with the screen. He meets him there. Hicks gets the ball. He comes up middle. He attacks. He finds a tough shot. Nothing there. Wilson comes down the court. He's looking to his right. Nothing there. He finds the man in the middle. Hill, not good.
Good rebound. Good rebound. See, our guards are rebounding. Tucker was able to go in there and get that one. So between Brandon Miller Tucker and Hicks, they got to get it done. We down to 3 guards on the floor now.
Tucker finds no one baseline. It's a turnover. No good. Sism with the rebound. He swings it over to Hicks. Hicks comes down the court. He's looking. He can't find things. Sism has it. He looks for a jump shot. Not in there. Houston has it in the post. He looks, makes another shake, coach.
Yep,
Not in there.
Yep, that was a shake. Good move, good move. Should still be the Bulldogs basketball.
And indeed it is, coach, as Boehner's going to be complaining that he might have had his hand held there, but it's not going to matter.
Right. Sism is doing a good job. He's keeping the basketball alive for us. And that's what you want. If you can't get the rebound, keep it alive for your teammate.
Tucker's going to inbound the ball here as the Bulldogs are going to be looking to score with 20 seconds into the shot clock. Houston has the ball in the corner. He makes a move baseline. He makes a nice pass to Sism. Sism makes a fake hook shot short. No good. Miller has the ball. 13 seconds left. He brings it back out to reset. Hicks attacks towards the middle. He makes a spin. Tough shot. No good.
It's a good shot. He had to do it because the shot clock was running down. We just came up a little short on that one.
Wilson brings the ball down. He's looking to command the offense. He swings it back over to Jackson. Jackson swings it down to Boehner. Boehner with a nice move towards baseline.
Right. He wanted to poke it, but he was a little too far away from the basket.
Tucker's going to bring the ball towards the middle. With 9:15 to play, you have the Bulldogs leading over the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff, 47-39. Houston has the ball. He swings it to Tucker. Tucker makes a nice move to the free throw line. He's fouled.
See, this is a sign of desperation for Pine Bluff because now they're in the man-to-man. You pull them out of there. You pull them out of what they wanted to do, which is play zone. So the Bulldogs are doing a good job.
And also with them pulling out the zone, coach, some coaches like to make sure that they're not took advantage of because they have some weaker defenders on the court, so they like to go to a zone. Coach, do you think that's going to translate to this game?
Well, no. I think as long as we stay in our man-to-man, we're doing pretty good with it. We tried the zone a couple times in the first half. He can use it later on in this basketball game. But as long as Pine Bluff is playing man-to-man, the game is in our favor.
First shot's up, no good, rimmed in and out for Tucker.
That was his first miss of the night. He was too proud of that. Okay, now things may change now since you going back. You putting EJ back on the floor. So I don't know if they want to play us man-to-man because they don't have anybody out there that can match up with EJ.
Also with Williams checking in is Alford, who just came off the court with a hamstring injury apparently. Ball was also missed by Tucker, tipped up, but it's going to go down court to the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Right, they stretched Alford out over there pretty good, so he ought to be loose and ready to go now.
Jackson has it. He swings it over to Wilson. Wilson swings it to McNair. McNair has it with 18 seconds left. He's going to look to make a score here.
And we're in the zone now.
3 is up, no good, too hard. Rebounded by Parham. Parham takes it and gives it to Miller. Miller comes down on the court. He's looking for a screen from Williams. He gets that screen. He likes what he sees. He doesn't like what he sees. He swings it over to Tucker. Tucker swings it baseline to Williams. Williams has somebody's hand caught in a cookie jar there.
But Bernard, that's good. That's his 4th foul. That's his 4th foul.
As Coach just mentioned, that's going to be Boehner's 4th. Team's 5th.
Yep, put him over there with the coaching staff. Let him be an assistant. He was the guy that was hurting us. He was very active on both ends of the floor. So now we can try to take advantage of that. Now that our zone should really work now. Because McDyess is not the offensive player that Banyard is.
Parham takes a 3. It's up. No good. Too hard. Jackson comes down with the ball. He swings it over to Wilson. Wilson brings it up to Carter. Carter likes what he sees to McDyess in the baseline. Nothing there. He slips. Back to Carter in the corner. Carter doesn't like what he sees.
EJ can't fight him in there. He needs to step back so that he don't get the foul, and that's what he did. Anytime you get that contact, you have to step off. Step off of him. Don't let the offensive player feel your body.
Wilson gets the ball up top. He swings it over to Jackson. Jackson swings it to Carter in the corner. Back up top to Jackson. Jackson over to Wilson. Doesn't like what he sees.
They're going to get EJ again. See that?
That's going to be Williams' third personal foul, team 7.
2 fouls on 1 possession. So you can't have that. So now he's going to end up on the bench.
Timeout here with 7:56 to go in the second half. You have the Bulldogs still maintaining their lead at home at TM Elmore Gymnasium against the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff, 47-39. Right after this break.
Got the first horn. Let's see if coach is going to roll the dice and keep EJ on the floor. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is, Coach. As Williams is going to be out there, he's going to need to be a little more careful with his hands on defense and play a little more careful on offense as he has 3 fouls.
Right. Now let's see if Coach Ivory is going to go after him. Right now you got McDyess going to the free throw line. He has not been to the line tonight.
And he misses. Rebound by Parham. Parham looks over to Tucker. He gives it to Miller. The lone veteran guard here at Alabama A&M. He's going to bring it up. He's going to be looking for Williams. Williams catches it on the wing. He's looking over to Alford. Alford makes a move. Doesn't like what he sees. Gets Miller on a cut down screen. Williams makes a nice spin here, looking for him in the post. He gets it. He takes 2 dribbles. Nice move. Nothing
Left
there.
hand
He takes
hook.
a shot. Short.
Left hand hook came up a little short on it.
Wilson gets the ball. He's looking to make an attack. No good. Williams grabs the rebound. Watch out. Alford comes down. He's looking for Brown on the wing. Doesn't like what he sees. Makes a move towards the middle. Brings it back out. Miller has the ball on the wing.
Good patience. Good patience.
Excellent patience. As Miller will bring it back out, and they're going to set their offense up. Williams gets it in the screen. Miller looks, doesn't like what he sees. Tucker gets it up middle. Nice up and under. It's up. Short.
That one came up just a little short.
Jackson has it. He's looking. Tough play.
Wow.
They're going to call a blocking foul.
Right. I think that's the right call because we leaned a little bit. Had Parham maintained his position, he could have drew that charge because he was outside the circle. But he moved with the contact.
Instead, we're going to have Xavier Jackson, who's a redshirt junior out of Burlington, North Carolina, take 2 shots. First shot up, no good. Into the game is going to be number 5, Jalen Johnson, who's a forward freshman out of Indianapolis. You're also going to have guard Garrett Hicks, son of athletic director Brian Hicks, check into the game.
Yeah, Hicks is this is not one of his better games, but he's steady on the floor. He plays good defense, and he's got a good head about the game of basketball. He has a great basketball IQ.
Miller is trapped. He swings it over to Parham. Parham better watch his feet. He makes a move. He's also going to be trapped.
Yeah,
They're
he's got to
swing
give
it
it
over
up.
to Miller.
Yeah, he's got to give it
Miller
up.
has
Parham.
it, swings it over to Hicks. Hicks has it. He brings it back out. They're going to reset, Coach.
Right, they were able to withstand that pressure.
Hicks has it. He wants to attack. He's also fouled by McNair.
Right, good move by Hicks, putting it on the floor, making his man use his hands.
That's going to be McNair's first personal foul at Team 6. Hicks is going to inbound it to Alford up top. Alford has the ball. He's going to make his move. 15 seconds to go in the shot clock. Alford makes a move. He drives.
Yep.
Foul's going to be on the floor.
Right, it's going to be out top.
Coach, they're going to be in a 1-on-1 situation here. That's excellent going into 6:22, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So now we gotta take advantage. We're one of the better free throw shooting teams in the conference. So we definitely need to take advantage of it.
With 6:22 left to go into the second half here, the Bulldogs are leading 47-40, excuse me, here at TM Elmore Gymnasium for a 1-on-1 situation shot. You're going to have Cameron Alford shooting.
Oh, they need the towel. She's not paying attention. They need the floor mop. She was in another zone then.
And we're going to give our managers and also our staff here around the athletic department a special shout out as they put in their game day work and you see the work that they do behind the scenes, it's almost hard to believe that everything comes into fruition like this.
Right. A lot of people don't know how much actually goes on game day to get ready to host a basketball game. There's a lot of things that happen, and I know because we did it for a total of 29 years and 25 as the head.
As Alford shot first, it's good. Second shot good as well. 49-40 here at TM Elmore Gymnasium with 6 minutes to go into the game. The Golden Lions are going to look to try to make a comeback here, but they can't. Jackson has the ball. He's going to swing to McNair up top. McNair swings it over to the left side. He's going to give it to Jackson. McNair catches it on the right wing. Oh, pass is not able to connect as Miller is able to come back down the court.
Great zone. See, we were in our 2-3 zone that time, and it took time off the clock, and Pine Bluff ended up turning the ball over.
Parham catches it on the wing. He's looking. He finds Miller on the corner. Nobody there. Jackson catches it in the post. He looks. He makes a nice shot, but it's blocked.
Right, that was a good left-handed hook, but defense was a little bit better.
Wilson comes down. He swings it over to Jackson in the corner. Jackson makes a nice move. Step back, no good. Too hard.
Good defense by Parham, but we didn't go after the rebound. We got to get the rebound.
Carter with the ball. He swung it over up top to the left side to Wilson. Wilson gives it to Jackson. They're looking for the post, not there. Wilson catches it on the wing, swings it over to McNair on the right wing, can't find it, swings it back to the left wing. Wilson takes a three. It's good.
Now that was a contested three, and he still knocked it down. The only
Tough
thing you
shot.
can do in that case is cut him away from the ball. Don't let him catch it.
Miller gets the ball. He takes a screen from Wiley, who checks in. Parham takes a three. No good. Rebounded by Alford. Look at that, coach. Great effort. He takes a tough shot. It's blocked. 2 Bulldogs come down with the rebound. It's a fake. He's fouled. It's Parham.
Good work on the glass by the Dogs. Good work on the glass.
Coach, it all started there by great effort by number 13, Cameron Alford.
Right. Cameron he plays with a lot of energy, and that's what you look for, and you want your kids playing at a high level, and he's doing that right now. He's leading us in scoring. He's leading us in energy also.
Parham's first shot is no good. Coach, 4:48 to go here in the second half as the Bulldogs lead 49-43 against the Golden Tigers of Arkansas Pine Bluff. What should be their strategy to finish this game out?
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so you got to be very careful. Number one, we cannot allow them to start shooting and making these threes. So we got to run them off of the three-point line.
Second shot is up and good. 50-43 here at TM Elmore Gymnasium as the Bulldogs are leading the Golden Tigers of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Wilson has the ball up top. He swings it over to Carter. Carter has it on the right wing. Doesn't like what he sees. Sends it up top to Wilson. Wilson sends it over.
We're still in this zone. We're still in this zone. Taking time off the clock. Looking for the high-low.
High-low came again. Bell shots up. No good. Can't control the rebound. Bulldogs finally come down with it from Parham. Parham loses it. Sends it back to Miller. Miller brings the ball up. Miller.
So now all we have to do is run our offense now. Oh.
Alfred loses it. It's going to go down to possession arrow sending to the Tigers of.
And Coach Howard is telling him to hold it. He doesn't have to be in a rush. So that's what I was saying earlier. Just run the offense. That's what Coach is trying to tell him.
As Wilson comes up, he's confused on what's going on. He swings it to Carter. Carter sends it to Boehner. Boehner looking for the high-low. It's stolen, but not without a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call that foul on Parham because, to be honest, that time, half of our team was in the zone, half of it was in man-to-man. Because Houston came from this corner all the way over to this side of the lane.
That's Parham's second team's.
It's gonna be free throws
Ninth.
behind it. Yes, it'll be free. It'll be 1-1 when we come back from that. But with 3:48 done, this is the under 4 timeout. You're still up by 7, depending on what happens on these free throws. Now, right now, Pine Bluff. I don't have the last time stats for the timeout. We're still at 12. Oh, here we'll go with 7:40. Pine Bluff now is 2 out of 6. They are 4 for 10. 4 out of 10 from the. Oh, that's first half also, second half. But so we hope that Bell will miss these free throws. And if they do, we need to get the defensive rebound.
At the line is number 3, Cadrick Bell.
He's 0 for 2 tonight.
First shot's up, no good, as the free throw
rebound.
Struggles still continue.
Good. And Houston was able to come up with that defensive rebound. So now all we got to do is just take our time and run the offense.
As certainly they're looking to do that as they're running a shell type of offensive set here, Coach. Alford catches the ball. He looks at Houston, nothing there. He swings it over to Wiley. Wiley swings it to Tucker. Tucker gives it to Houston. Mid-range shot, no good.
Take the clock down, then take the shot. You shorten the games. Perfect possession. Should be offensive foul all day.
Offensive foul is called indeed. Great call there, Coach. Give that dog a bone. That was a great defensive play there.
By Houston. B.J. Houston did an outstanding job of taking that charge. Bulldogs coming now. Pine Bluff is going to extend their defense, so we got to be ready to handle the pressure.
That was Morris's 4th foul in the game. There's also going to be another sub made here as Jackson is going to sub in for Morris.
Yeah, they're coming with the full court pressure now, so we got to be able to handle this.
As they do, they swing it over to Wiley. Wiley swings it back to Tucker. Tucker comes up the court. He slows his pace down. He makes a nice move.
Now we just got to be patient once again on the offensive end of the floor.
Williams is there to set Tucker a screen to free him up. Nothing there.
No.
Wiley makes a nice move, swings it over to Miller. Miller's waiting on the screen to come. It does come. It's Williams. Williams sets a screen. Miller doesn't like what he sees. Swings it to Wiley. Wiley makes a move baseline. Tough shot, no good.
Yeah, that was a tough shot then. You got to be careful. The possessions are very important now.
Wilson makes a nice move towards the free throw line. He misses the free throw jump shot. Miller brings it down with 2:30 to go here. The Bulldogs are still up 50-43 as the Bulldogs will take a timeout and talk things over and regroup.
Right, because Coach Howard was not happy with that last possession. We went too early. With 2:37, you control the game and you control the clock. So it's all about clock management right now, and all 5 players on the floor need to understand that because we're in a great position. We don't have to blow this. You don't have to be in a hurry. You did the most important thing, that was beat their pressure. And once we get over on this side, then you run your offense. You get the shot clock down under 10 before you take a shot. Miss or make, it takes time away from them. They don't have that many possessions left. So that's the mindset that they have to have right now in the huddle for the Bulldogs.
As the Bulldogs will inbound, they have 2:37 left to go here at TM Elmore and Gymnasium. Thank you to the viewers at home who are also watching here live on the YouTube channel of the A&M Athletics website.
Tucker's getting everybody away from him. There is no 5-second rule anymore, so you can dribble the basketball by yourself.
Wiley has the ball. He takes a fake, doesn't like what he sees, swings it back out to Alford.
Now it's time to go.
5 seconds to go here. Alford's going to look to make something happen. He drives baseline. He makes a nice layup. It's good.
Right. And that's what Cameron's at his best when he's going to the basket.
Wilson has the ball. He swings it back to Jackson. Jackson doesn't like what he sees. He swings it to the corner.
See, I already got EJ. EJ is playing behind him. They're going to eat him up because Bell is quicker than EJ. So he should be trying to front him so he doesn't get the basketball on the block. If he gets the ball on the block, he's going to either score or EJ is going to foul him.
Summing out is Morris and Carter and Jackson, Carter's going to give the ball inbound. He's going to swing it to Bell. Bell makes a nice move inside.
Wow, that's too quick.
Coach, he went through there like a Swiss Army knife.
Right, that's too quick. You got to make him take time off the clock. So now I'm going to tell you right now, in that Pine Bluff huddle, he's getting ready to come with full court pressure. He wants to try to make us turn the basketball over, and he's subbing now, so that means that he's taking out some of those guys that got fouls so they don't get the fouls on the defensive end. On our end, for us, the Bulldogs, we need to make sure that we got our out-of-bounds play set up and ready. We know who our release people are, so that when there's a tie-up, you know where the pressure's coming from. You know who's coming to the basketball. And right now, it's almost time for us to have our best free throw shooters on the floor also. So you want your best ball handlers, your best free throw shooters.
That's right, Coach. With 1:57 remaining, the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff are going to go into a full court press like Coach exactly just explained to us. And Williams is going to get the inbound. He swings it back to Miller. Miller brings the ball up. With 1:50 left to go, the Bulldogs are leading right now, 52-45.
Right.
They swing over to Houston.
Right. Pine Bluff is trying to trap, but what we're doing, we're keeping them spread. We're keeping the floor spread so they cannot trap.
Offer makes a move. He gets to the lane up top. He's fouled.
Yeah, Offer going to the line. He's already got 28 points from the free throw line. Now he's 4 out of 6 tonight, so we need him to come through tonight.
Shooting 2 is going to be Cameron Offer, who's had an extremely hot game. Could you say, Coach, giving us life off the bench in the first half, and then he comes in the second half and starts and still contributes.
Right, but see, that tells you that he's used to starting, but he didn't pout because he was coming off the bench. He came in and he contributed. He's our leading scorer coming off the bench. You can't ask for anything more than that. And now the game's on the line. He's stepping to the line, putting his free throws down.
Subbing in is T.J. Parham for senior forward Evan Wiley.
Because Parham's a better ball handler than Wiley, and he's a better free throw shooter.
Second shot's up and good. Wilson's going to get the ball. He's going to look to make a quick play happen here. He orchestrates a pass over to McNair. He swings back over to Wilson, who swings it back to McNair.
See, we're back in the zone. We're making them use time off the clock. Making them use time off the clock.
Boehner has the ball. He swings it over to Wilson, who swings it to Carter, who swings it to McNair, who swings it to Boehner. He loses it. Yep. Offer with the tip.
Right, so now all you got to do is wait. We take the clock down, go to the free throw line.
Tucker makes a move, and now he gets fouled by Carter. That's going to be Carter's third, team's 10th.
Now Tucker's 2 out of 4. He's got to prove to Pine Bluff that he can hit these free throws, or else they're going to put him back on the line. Because that's their only hope now is to foul and hope that we miss.
Coach, the Bulldogs earn a double bonus now. Don't you think this will be garbage time once he hits these free throws?
Well, I think what'll happen is it'll take the pressure off. And see, he missed the first one. Most of the time when you shooting 2, it takes the pressure off the shooter.
He's going to be shooting this second one here. He's going to be looking to make this one to put things away. Second shot's up. It's good.
Good release. Good form.
55-45 here at TM Elmore Gymnasium as the Bulldogs have a 10-point lead on the Golden Tigers of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Coach, what's your thoughts?
Well, I think we're doing a good job with making them take, we don't need to foul, or you don't want to stop the clock. That's why Coach Howard is grabbing his head now. That's the only thing you don't want. You don't want to stop the clock. You want the clock to continue to run. The zone help us make them take time off the clock, make the clock run. You only got 53.5 seconds left. The clock is our friend.
Hill is going to be at the free throw line for 2 himself, as the Bulldogs have also put the Golden Tigers into a double bonus.
But that's good. Hill has been missing them all night. You need him to continue that trend. That's Bell, I said Hill. That's Bell at the line. He needs to continue to miss.
Second shot's up. It's good. Coach, the Golden Tigers of Arkansas Pine Bluff have been struggling from the free throw line all game long, struggling from shooting since the very first mark of the first half, and it seems to prove that that's what hurt them later on in this game.
Right. So far, so good. They've missed some big free throws, but now you got Alfred, who's our best free throw shooter with the ball.
Nice pass. Finished by E.J. Williams.
E.J., they're going to get him for a tech.
Throwing the hammer down.
Yeah, but now he gets the tech. So now they're going to score with the clock stop, and they get the basketball. He had a great play. He didn't need to do anything else. Get back and play defense.
E.J. Williams with a big finish there.
Because if the game was closer, see what you're doing, you're not just coaching this game, you're coaching for the rest of the season. You don't want your players getting technical foul. If the game was closer, that could really hurt us.
That was great explanation there, Coach. 57-47 here. Bell's going to take his second shot at the technical. It's no good. 57-47 Bulldogs with 33.7 seconds remaining here at TM Elmore Gymnasium.
Yep, and Pine Bluff will get the basketball. We still need to make them. We don't let them roll the ball. You want the clock to start right away.
Jackson's going to get the ball. He's going to bring it up with 30 seconds remaining. He's going to attack. He finds Quick Bell. Nice dunk. Timeout. Golden Tigers, as they're going to look to try and make some type of bite into this lead that we have here, this cushion with under 30 seconds remaining.
Well, the clock has stopped. All they looking for now is a turnover or find somebody that'll go to the free throw line and miss free throws. No, the game's not over with now.
As the crowd is beginning to dwindle down. And fans are looking to avoid that big thunderstorm that's bound upon us this weekend.
Right. I came through the storm coming back from Albany. I had to pull over 3 times because I couldn't see. So I think the major storm is south of us now.
Tucker's going to inbound the ball. He brings it to Alfred. Alfred's going to bring it up against Jackson. He makes a move. Trap is coming. Alfred's going to avoid the trap. He's going to try to dribble a ball out.
They're going to dribble. They don't want to foul him, but they are forced to. And he's the best free throw shooter. What they were trying to do is double him to make him pass to somebody else so they can foul. That's the last man that he should want at the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on number 2. Marquell Carter. That's going to be his 4th.
This will put the Bulldogs at 2-1 in the conference. It's a good place to be with your next game being at home also, with Mississippi Valley coming in here Monday night. So it's good. We're in good shape.
10 seconds remain as Jackson throws up a 3-point heaver. No good, and Miller's going to dribble this clock out as the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M University are going to add another win to the win column and a win in the SWAC conference play as they move on 2-1 as they defeat the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff 59-49 right here in TM Elmore Gymnasium. Coach, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, it's a great game. From start to finish, the Bulldogs came out ready to play. And you know, in my pregame talk with Coach Howard, he did say that he had some new wrinkles for that zone, and they showed them tonight. I thought the kids played hard. On the defensive end, they did some great things, and I'm proud of them. This team is really coming together, and I told them at the beginning of the year that the Bulldogs would surprise some people in the SWAC. You know, they picked them like toward the bottom. This team is not going to finish toward the bottom.
Indeed, they aren't, Coach, as they just moved to 5-9 on the season and 2-1 within the SWAC. Coach, that bumps them up some rankings within the SWAC as well.
Right. We won't know until after all the games have been played tonight, but certainly the Bulldogs will move up. It's a great time on the hill. I think basketball is back, and I think everybody's happy that the Dogs are coming up and playing well, and they play really well at home. So this should be our 4th win in a row at home. So home court is really picking up for the Bulldogs. All we need to do now is practice, don't get anybody hurt tomorrow, and be ready for for Mississippi Valley on Monday night.
That's right. You can find us right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium against the Mississippi Valley State University right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium this upcoming Monday.
What do you think?
I tell you what, like I said, you really, it's hard to prepare for that matchup zone, And we showed because our offense struggled, but when our offense struggled, our defense picked it up, and we were able to just build a big enough lead to where we knew Pine Bluff, they have trouble scoring also.
Right. Now, Coach, in our pregame talk, you told me that you had some surprises for that zone, and I saw some surprises.
Yes.
You all did some good things against that zone, and I'm proud of the way the kids played. And then with Cameron coming off the bench,
Yeah.
he
was big time.
He was big time, Coach. He was big time. Why did you bring him off the bench tonight?
Well, the one thing I told him, I said, Cam, I want you to relax just a little bit. So see the game, see what's happening. And so, the last couple games, he struggled a little bit. So I said, just be prepared to come in and give us a spark, and that's what he did tonight.
Because when you show him this 32 point, tell him he need to keep coming off the bench. He did a good job. But Coach, I'm serious. I'm really proud of the way your guys played tonight. You had 19 offensive rebounds.
Yes.
Coach, they really went after it, and we only turned the ball over 11 times. So they're taking care of the basketball.
Yes, they
are. You held it to Pine Bluff. They only shot 11% from the three.
Yes.
And I knew the game was over. When they came out of the zone, I knew it was over with.
Yes.
I said, now, if they're playing man-to-man, he's giving up.
That's
exactly
right.
Because Coach Ivor is known for that matchup zone.
He never comes out of the zone.
Never. So, Coach, you all did a good job. I think the kids are headed in the right direction.
Yes.
This is your fourth win at home. Now you got Mississippi Valley coming in here on Monday. And all we got to do now is just continue to work and be ready for Valley.
And that's what I tell them. I said, obviously, the old cliche, take one game at a time, but I tell them, let us control our own destiny. We can't see what's going on with the other teams in the conference. Let's just take care of one game at a time, keep winning, and then everything will fall into place.
Well, Coach, I'm proud of you. I'm happy that our fans came out tonight.
Yes, they did.
This is beginning to sound like it used to be in here,
yeah.
And this is great. And it's because of you and the job that your kids and your staff are doing. So congratulations on a great win, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. I really do appreciate it.
All right. Good luck, and we'll talk to you after
Yes,
the
sir.
win on Monday night.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. I like it.
All right, Coach Dylan Howard here, and he's done a great job with this team, and the Bulldogs win tonight 59-49. And coming up with some final stats, the Bulldogs shot 33% from the floor. They were able to win the rebounding battle 45-40. We came up with 19 offensive rebounds, and I think that was big. That was
huge, Coach.
Yes. So the Bulldogs are now 2-1 in the conference, and now all we got to do is make sure that we take care of Mississippi Valley on Monday.
That's absolutely right, Coach. Now, what can we expect Monday night against Mississippi Valley?
Well, you got one of the better players in the conference coming in here right now. His name is eluding me because I really wasn't expected to do this tonight. but they've got one of the better players in the conference. He's one of the top 2 or 3 in the conference in scoring. And then you got a legend coaching them, Lindsey Hunter, who played for years in the NBA with the Pistons. He's a Jackson State graduate. So we've just got to be ready to play. I think we'll be okay.
That's good to hear, Coach. As once again, you can find us Monday night right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, facing off against Mississippi Valley State.
Good job, Chance.
I appreciate that, Coach. And it's always a pleasure to have you on, Coach, and be able to conversate and pick your mind about the game of basketball, Coach. It was a pleasure having you on today.
All right, thank you, man.
That's right here. We're closing out at TM Elmore Gymnasium as the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M have prevailed against the Golden Tigers of Arkansas Pine Bluff, 59-49, right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. Thank you, and have a beautiful night.